And we are live. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Duncanville Studios, man. We got some people in the building. We're going to chop it up a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit. You know, we robbing. Big shout out to Lincoln Rush. Yes, we could print that. We're going to have some conversation, man. I asked if I could do this. I got the green light, so we got these great men in here. We got the MUTTS in here. We got CVRTERBRAND in here. And we're going to go over conversation, man. No pocket, just topic just picked out. We just want to go in and just give some of these juices and ideas and thoughts. You know, I got my notes, so I'm going to take me some notepads. Y'all can't see my pen or my pad.
On top of
I got
facts.
notes. I'm taking notes.
I'm paying for all my baby mama kids to go to McDonald's this weekend. All my baby mama kids to go to McDonald's this weekend.
Nah, man, as y'all watch this, if you got questions or anything, man, like I said, we just vibing and talking and just going over some of the things. So some of the things y'all been witnessing going over this last week, man, something that done caught your attention and that we may have not been caught up on.
Got a lot of shit to talk about. Good God, man. Is it the takedown of the black man all over again, man? We got R. Kelly locked up. Fuck. You know what I mean?
Pissed off.
What I mean, we got the McDonald's conversation with the man dropping off the McDonald's to the baby. Now, I'm cause I got kids and I got BMs.
Say plethora.
It's a
Plethora. You know what I mean? Basketball team with 3 on the bench. Facts. On top of facts.
Right.
My thing on that subject was why the kids wasn't fucking fed already.
Ooh.
That's it.
No, it ain't
And I'm
even
done.
that. It's
I'm
not
done.
even that.
I'm
It's not
done.
even that.
I'm done. Why McDonald's should have been the kids talking about, I get that later on. I eat that later on because we already full.
Right.
That's my thing. Mama, you know what I'm saying? Kids in the fucking house waiting on a nigga to come bring some food. What the fuck?
Why,
I'm a 70 baby raised in the 80s, man.
why are we even at that point when we had beanie weenies?
Facts.
Hey.
We had ramen noodles.
Say it.
Yeah.
We had butter toast.
Say that shit, man.
What else we had? Government cheese.
Hey,
Government
hey,
cheese.
syrup
Syrup
sandwiches
Syrup
with the
sandwiches.
butter.
There's,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't care if
Right.
you don't have food stamps, do have food stamps, whatever going on.
Right.
There's some in the house, but I bet you a pack of Cheetos in there.
All I'm
Hey,
saying
it was
is,
some
I
chips in there,
bet her nails shit was done, or her was done. I ain't gonna talk down. I don't want y'all to think that I'm female bashing and shit.
Yeah.
But they always talk about the woman scorn. They don't ever talk about the tattered
But
man.
you know what? I'm on
They don't
both-
ever talk about the tattered
I'm
man.
on both ends.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so
For
happy
real.
that the man had a job, because a lot of men they got a job. I'm glad he had a job to bring his kids from McDonald's.
But I'm saying, but what was the problem? You learning me? What was the problem? He's bringing his kid something to eat. Now she got kids by other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what happened? Like he went to the store to get his kids. I didn't even know. I'm lost. Okay,
All right,
he
so
got-
the situation came down like this. Social media blasted it, and it went viral. You know what I'm saying? Dude got a chick, got a baby by a chick. You know what I'm saying? She
right.
got other babies by other men,
right.
plural. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
And he brings his kid a Happy Meal. She was mad that he didn't bring the rest of the kids in the house a Happy Meal or something to eat from McDonald's.
Oh, he brought his own kids something to eat, and not the other ones
Not the
that may
other
not be
kids.
his seed.
Yeah. So I was more like, why she ranting and spitboxing and this, that, and the other?
Right.
Why the kids just wasn't fed off the muscle and him coming to see his kid? Even if that's the case of scenario, bring the kid outside. He wanted to see his kid. He couldn't even fucking see his kid. He said, shit, come to the car and eat then.
She
Wouldn't even let the nigga come to the car and eat.
Exactly.
I pay for all my baby mama kids to go out and eat.
Nah, for real.
Definitely go to Wendy's.
But it's wild though. I'm saying, well, what's the rent though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to always result back to my old school learnings. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm a 70 baby raised in the 80s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not once did we ever was not hungry, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't figure that out.
You know
how
what I
how
mean?
does that work? We, at times, y'all we probably had what, 9 people had 19 kids, 10 kids, 15 kids.
by one
and they
man,
were still
one
able
woman.
and still able to take care of all the kids.
Facts.
But we have a hard time taking care of 2 or 3.
Because of the fact
time change,
prioritization.
Yes.
If your priority is your kids,
right.
you make sure. I'm telling you, and I know both of y'all,
right?
Even myself, I would not eat.
Oh, you are.
My kids are gonna eat.
One thing about
I
it,
don't care what's going on, and I know my wife.
Yeah.
She won't eat
unless the kids eat.
Unless kids eat.
Kids eat first. That's what I'm saying.
That's Angel.
We're stuck in the situation. I'm telling you, I can't even look better than my kids walking out the door. My kids have to be clean, clothes.
That's true.
Ready to go out the door.
That's true.
I look like dog crap.
Hey, I look like I just fed the hogs, dogs, and the cows. You know what I'm saying? Man. And as long as they laced up, you know what I mean? They're representative.
You just fed everything that you can feed your kids.
Yeah.
You just took care of
Facts.
Damn.
So, it's just our whole, the way that we're living now is not structured around.
It's not a village anymore, bro. It's not a village anymore.
We kind of got taught that you gotta do it on your own.
Well,
we was having this kind of conversation before.
You said the key thing
on.
The funny thing about stats and facts, black women are taught to be independent. They're taught, go get the bag. You don't need a man, this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
the Caucasian woman is taught to be a wife. That's facts. You can write it on the stone, nigga. I ain't got no fucking pencil. You ain't no eraser for this. You know what I'm saying? A white woman, the Caucasian population are taught to be brides and wives. The black men teach their women, or we teach our kids, or we're taught independence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To go get the bag. You don't need this. You can get it on your own.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But a lot of that come from, it's not that we're taught that way, but we are driven that way. Because a lot of women, we, as like you say, we 70, 80s baby.
Yeah.
But in that same fact, we're also part of that welfare trend where get the man out the house, woman, you depend on the government, but you so-called independent. Because there's a lot of women out here, a lot of all colors,
right,
that get welfare, get food stamps, and still think that they're independent.
Yeah, because they selling the food stamps. Shit, the fuck?
Shit,
what you talking about, nigga?
So,
and that's fact. They'll rather sell it.
Get the child support.
Yeah.
And think that they're independent because of child support.
They get the child support and go get the nails and the hairs and the rims and the paint jobs.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I have an independent woman.
Real?
Yeah.
Square well?
Let's go.
But if you heard what I said, I have an independent woman.
Yeah. Isolated event.
Not that the fact that
they do exist. Let's note that. Let's note that they do exist.
No, for real.
We're in the same household. We live together. We take care of kids.
Real.
A lot of these so-called independent women don't understand that you can be independent and have a significant other. You can have a spouse that's also an independent.
Real.
The only person that should be in your house that's not independent is the kids. Now, I don't care what goes on. If you're independent, you ain't getting any type of government funding. That just counts that all the way out.
Facts.
You're not getting food stamps. You're not getting WIC. You're not getting that's independent.
Yeah.
Same way on land. If you're male, you're independent. You ain't going to your mom and dad ask for, hey, can I borrow $5?
Right.
You're not going to your wife, hey, can you take care of it? So we have to have an understanding that as much as you use that word, unless you can be real to that, you're not that.
Facts. Yeah. I'm with you. But see that's come with the time, with the change, and the change with the time. Cause hell, we didn't hear baby mama and baby daddy until the fucking song came out back in the early 90s. That's just my baby daddy, and then all of a sudden it became a baby daddy, not a father of the children.
This is the funniest thing. You didn't really hear about divorce until going into the 80s and 90s.
Well, that's Reaganomics. That's Reaganomics.
Yeah, but exactly. the simple fact, your grandparents, why am I?
They were laborers. They were laborers.
You in that room.
Yeah.
I'm in this room.
Yeah.
We cool. We'll meet up on the weekends or whatever because we can't get along.
Mm.
But we got to raise these kids.
That's facts.
That I'm talking about. Some of these people, grandparents, should have been divorced 90 years ago.
It wasn't no such thing.
But
Like you
it-
said,
yeah,
you said it though. You said it though. It wasn't no separation of household.
You see the grandmama, great grandmama, great granddad at the family reunion. They ain't like sitting next to each other.
That's real.
Mm.
That's real.
Nobody pays attention to that. They've been together 75 years. That's because they tired of each other. I'm trying. I can't go nowhere else. Where you gonna go at 95? You think one of these women gonna want you at 95? You gotta understand the dynamics, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So what we've set up is a way of getting out, which goes back to Reaganomics. Goes back to it gave you a way out. I can have all these babies. I can get this check. I don't need this dude to take care of anything I need to do, which makes me so-called independent. Now this dude, because of, again, Reaganomics, can get sent to jail because he's selling this crack to try to make sure that he get child support paid for this kid that she thinks that she's living and making independent, but she's not.
Man, that's real talk.
Yeah.
So now we done lost the man in the house. Even
When
like
they get to Section 8, the man got to be. He can't be there.
He can't be in there.
He can't be there.
He can't be there.
So,
it's over with.
as good of a daddy that he could have been, the lady didn't even kick him out. Government kicked him out a long time ago.
And,
So we looking maybe at the wrong thing. We're not. The source is what we need to be looking at. And you always
once again, we got to go. Like you say, it goes back to the village. You know what I mean, that's what we've lost our elders. There's no more elders to show to critique the household and the families, bro.
No, the elders are twerking on TikTok right now.
And you probably heard me say this before. The mama, the daughter, and the granddaughter is in the same fucking club doing the same twerk.
But even with that being said, Paw, Daddy, and Granddaddy out here looking for
what's
grandma
that?
that's
Yeah.
twerking.
And it's fair.
They're not even looking for a woman that's gonna be there for them. They looking for
That quick pass. That popcorn.
wet spot.
That popcorn. That microwave.
Wet spot.
That microwave.
That's what they
Nah.
look
Just need something right now for right now.
The whole structure has been destroyed, really.
That's real.
And the first thing they want to say is, "Oh well, the Bible states, yeah, whatever. Spirituality states, yeah, whatever." Common sense tells you, if you want to be happy, get somebody that makes you happy.
That's a fact right there. You
But
can't
the
make
funniest
it.
thing is, you should make yourself happy.
Right.
It starts with self.
Starts with self.
It
but you
starts
wanna
with
get
self.
somebody- When you wake up in the morning, if you cannot smile when you wake up in the morning, you don't need to be around it.
Oh, it's go time. But some of us linger though. I try to, you taught to make it work.
But
So there's no more options to make it work.
the funny thing, when you linger, is because it's easy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about,
Okay.
you dealt with something. What
Talking
they say,
about dealing with poison. Like you living with poison. Like it's all right. I'm gonna keep working these hours. I'm gonna come home and make it work.
and y'all always think like they tell you, you keep getting that snake venom out the wild.
Yes.
It don't affect you no more.
Yeah. You don't even know what to look for no more.
You
But
grow
mentally,
immune to
you're
it.
destroyed. A lot of guys come home and have to change their whole dynamic just to be at home.
Yeah.
Not knowing that they destroying themselves
Yeah.
and it's killing them because they trying to make somebody else happy before they make themselves happy.
Shit. Sometimes we don't even know how to make our own self happy. We just
But
like
you
we said.
didn't get a chance to learn because you constantly trying to make another person happy. I'm talking male, female, whatever's going on, whatever dynamic that you have at the house, you're trying to make somebody else happy before.
You gotta have your happiness in yourself first.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It starts
You
with
gotta be
self.
taught that though. You taught not to cry, to close your mouth, that you don't show no emotions. Or at least that's what I'm speaking from
From the
me.
old school.
You know,
That's
like
old
yeah,
school.
yeah.
That's
You
old
suck
school.
it up and
That's
keep it
old school
going.
learnings.
This
You know
is
what
the
I mean?
funniest thing. All that, even everything you just said could actually keep going.
Man.
But if you can't walk into that mirror, look at that mirror and say, hey, if you can't smile at yourself, it's over with.
That's real.
You ain't got too much to even.
Yeah, I had to learn that over time. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Every time I get out the shower, I just got out the shower. I like looking at myself. Though.
Yeah.
But every time I got out the shower, I smile, dude. Every time, if I walk by a mirror, I'm laughing. I don't laugh at myself when I get out the shower. I'm talking about laugh when I'm in the mirror. I ain't mookie, don't.
Hey, see, I'm mute. I put the mute on.
I
put the mute on.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's the commercial. Back to the show. But I would have not have even had anything to say to the female that's renting on me if I did. If that situation would have occurred to me, yeah, I probably wouldn't even said nothing, bro. I just would have just
I think
walked off. I would have walked off.
Even if you look at the situation, and us as males, we make it worse because of some fact that we want to go back at the situation.
Hey.
I don't have nothing to say. If something is going to bother me, I don't have nothing to say to you. Even though they push the envelope, and they can be anybody with a female intent, male or female.
Well, key is women are going to talk to men like a child because they birth children. That's facts, bro.
Ooh,
they're gonna talk. Every woman on this planet, bro, will talk to a man from 9 to 99 like a child because they birth children, bro.
The funniest thing, even with that being stated, and I think we've talked about this before. You look at a male, at any type of man, and you say, well, he's a dog, he's this, and all he care about is himself. And
that's after the relationship.
No.
Cause during the relationship, he ain't no dog.
He's the greatest thing in the world.
Exactly.
But
so it's after all the turmoil and the chaos and all the bickering and all the debacles and shit like that.
You hear all this. Yeah, your daddy should be disappointed and you'll never be a good man. But they don't understand is that all this derived from their moms. So
which is a narcissistic.
So if you constantly seeing that every day,
your mom is what made you a dog.
But he said it the best. We all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, got our game from a woman. So why we hate our women, bro?
Exactly.
Damn.
I'm talking about you have, and it's not everybody. I can tell you that's not everybody.
A lot.
It's a lot.
Not the majority, but there is a high percentage.
The first thing a man sees, and this mostly, I'm talking about sometimes. I'm not gonna say all the time. Sometimes in single family homes. It's sometimes in couple homes. You go to your mom. You done did something at school. Your mom is agitated with you. But yet she needs you to go to the gas station and go pick up a pack of cigarettes. Now she happy with you. Just to get you to leave.
Just to get you to leave. Yeah.
She go in there and start crying. Mama, what's wrong? Oh, mama, do this. Oh, I got you, mama. I got you, mama.
But we are the woman's protector. We are the umbrella of the women, bro.
Yeah.
Does that mean
any opposite opposite gender of us, we're all the umbrellas, bro. You know what I mean?
You can't push that envelope every time it's a button. Some people are not built to be protectors.
But that's why I always said that Caucasians are taught to be brides and wives, and black women are taught to be independent. They're taught that just go get the bag. Don't need a man. You don't need. You ain't supposed. You know what I mean? Don't depend on a man to get you this, that, and the other.
You go back to, and I hate saying slavery because everybody. But if you go,
but
back
it's a
to
Willie
slavery,
Lynch syndrome.
Yeah, if you go back to slavery, you see that you didn't have a man to go back to because they done destroyed the masculine man.
True.
This started a long time ago. It's not something new. I'm talking about it happened back then. It was happening again. It didn't happen every decade.
Right.
You can't tell me these doggone hoochie daddy shorts just started.
Boy.
It didn't start because
in
1985, your
Daisy
coach,
Dukes.
your coach in Little League had some doggone hoochie daddy shorts on. Yes or no? I'm talking about the Russells. They had the
Spalding, Russell. Yeah. It was. But that was okay. That was to show the masculinity then, because that was a most athletic. That was an athletic garment.
Showing your nuts is not.
That was the gym wear. You know what I mean? Okay. In Greek, gymnasium means naked wrestling. Facts.
Oh,
don't take my word for it.
Go Google
check
it.
out.
Go look it up.
Go check it out. So when we go to the gym, we get naked. Before we had to get dressed. We had to get naked to get dressed.
Well, let me show you how cute you just became. In Greek also, the most powerful warrior used to ejaculate, and they used to drink his semen.
Oh.
The other warriors. It's fat.
I can see that.
yeah.
I can. There's a lot of history. Yeah, there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history.
So, we can't go back to say, hey, well, there ain't nothing masculine about that.
But I mean,
Ain't nothing masculine about that.
today's
Masculine
time.
about the Isley brothers wearing a halter top with the doggone booty shorts on. Yes, I.
Oh,
brothers.
you can go
Yeah,
back and look at some videos.
It's a whole new. It's a whole. I mean, okay, we finna go there. We gotta go back to where we came from. So we looking at the prince with the booty out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We watching all the
Prince and high heels.
we watching the stiletto. The men watching stilettos. You know what I'm saying? And they're altering. They're altering the man to today to fit what's going on. And that's like you say, demasculating our society.
But they've been doing it
Slowly but surely.
I'm talking about
But now you got it so in your face, P-Valleys. You can't turn a commercial on or a TV show on where it ain't going on, bro.
But the
You see what I'm saying?
about it is, and it has, I have no issue with what you do. My issue is with not letting me teach my child how I want to teach my child. Don't throw stuff in my child's face. Let me say, hey, I don't care what you do after a certain age. It's just like when you tell a kid in my household, hey, you ain't smoking no cigarettes in my house. That's cool, right? You can't smoke no cigarettes in my house.
In the house.
You're 5 years old. You can't smoke cigarettes. So why can't I say, you're 5 years old, wait and let's see what your gender plays out to be. I can't tell you, can't nobody tell you to go this way.
Right.
Let's figure this out.
Right.
You can do whatever you want to, but I'm not going to tell you.
Well, you're going to always hear from the old school. They say we living in the sign of time. We living in the biblical times. And it's written in this book that this is going to happen, that this is going to prevail itself.
It's been happening year after decade after decade. I'm talking about feminine men didn't start this year.
Oh, no.
Shoot,
At
Rock
all.
Hudson wasn't by himself. Sammy Davis, I ain't finna go there.
Sammy Davis.
Marvin Gaye, I ain't finna go there. But all these cats, Richard Pryor, all these cats wasn't by themselves when they was doing these acts.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm
So
with you.
you can't. I'm talking about even before that.
No.
Yeah.
So I just look good on the microphone.
So wait,
Okay,
all right.
But yeah,
Let me see your phone. No, keep talking. Good.
it's just it's
Nothing?
and like you say, hey, back from the commercial. What we got to do is start showing.
Bring the
men
village
how to
back.
be-
We got to bring the village
start
back,
showing
bro.
men how to be men.
Mm.
Whatever you pick, I'm telling you, because I promise you, it's a lot of zesty men.
Zesty. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
He said
a lot of
zesty.
zesty men.
What is zesty?
Yeah, a lot of zesty, lot of
Is this spicy? Is this
Spicy.
is this the
Spicy.
spicy men?
spicy.
Okay,
men, a lot of
okay.
zesty, yeah, zesty, spicy.
Okay,
same
gotcha,
thing.
gotcha.
That are more masculine than the men.
Why? Because they play football?
Where the zesty in football? Say, hey, don't ever disrespect. Don't you ever disrespect football. Even though they got the most homosexuals. But what I'm stating is that a lot of men that are zesty are more men than the person that's so-called supposed
But
to
see,
Yeah.
that's why the woman needs to come in, because a man don't know if a man is a man until the woman tests your ass.
Mm.
That's when you know your man's place.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can squab all day long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it ain't no damn. But if a woman tests your damn nuts, that lets you know.
Because if they shrivel and ball up,
That's
you
what
already
I
know.
exactly. So she's the reason why we are called man. You know what I mean? We need them. We need that woman. So that same sex shit, I don't know where it came from because I can't go to Jamaica and get that shit accepted. I can't go to parts of Africa and that shit ain't accepted.
You can't go a lot of places.
So that shit that's a world that's become
You
man.
have
It's so
you have to accept situations.
I have to accept society and humanity, which I respect.
Some maneuver out here.
I do respect that. You know what I'm saying? But when you push it to a child and have them at the age, like you said, at 3 and 4, thinking, you know what I'm saying? What you want to be for fucking Halloween? This motherfucker said Lil Nas X at 5 years old. Like, hold up, screw. What just happened? You see what I'm saying? I want to be Elton John. He's fucking 6 years old. Like, what's up, bro?
I tell you what, man. Like,
you know what I mean?
When you said it, just like I said, dude. Hey, man, I used to watch
keep
Prince,
going.
When Doves Cry.
Okay.
Dude had the heels on with the veil over his face.
Okay.
With the halter top. Coolest dude I ever seen. Did you see me want to put on some heels? No.
That's what I'm saying.
I had a grown man at the house that taught me how to be a man.
To not absorb that.
He didn't even knock Prince.
Real. Because he knew where that particular individual stood. Yeah. So it wasn't like take him away.
Yeah. It was
but
like
the way the media is portraying this okay life now. You know what I mean? We knew what it was back in the Gap, bro. We knew what it was.
Is raising our kids. That's the problem.
And that's facts.
That's the problem.
That's a ding. Media is raising the children.
The whole beginning. There is no problem with what you are, what you become, or what you feel you are. The problem is that there is no understanding of being raised as a human being first. Your dad should raise you as a man.
The uncles,
only
uncles, your cousin, the village.
Yeah.
The same way your mom should help you understand your manhood.
Yeah.
She's not gonna make you a man. She's gonna help you understand your protocol. Protocol.
Yeah. And vice versa.
And the same thing for females also. I'm talking about me as acquiring daughters.
Yeah, cause I got more daughters than I got boys. And I got to watch shit, boy.
I'm new to the daughter thing. But I tell you what, I open all the doors for them. I take them out.
Chivalry still does exist. It does. But we don't teach that anymore. Hell, they don't even have home economics in school no more.
But this is the thing.
They don't even have sex education in school no more.
With me doing it, that dude that come up after me, if you don't open the door, nigga, I ain't got time for you.
Facts.
That's how I want you to be. No, we don't have home economics. No, hey, we don't have. But it's because of the simple fact that once they figure out, and I know they knew that they took these trades out. Once you take these trades out, that means that, hey, you got to go to college. You got to do this. Trades are $1 billion trillion business.
It is, because that's what I was saying in the beginning. Our grandparents were the laborers.
True.
I know personally, I had to get up and go get chicken eggs. I had to get up and go feed, you know what I mean, animals. I had to go feed hogs. I had to go, and this was a duty shown by my grandparents. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they showed me a trade behind that. That was automatically instilled.
You will always have a job.
You always have a duty.
You always have a job.
Yeah. You can get a job in W-2s, but
I ain't
I'm saying job to me is W-2s. Duties is shit, calluses and getting your ass out and doing something every day.
When you make it to the house, you got money in your pocket. I don't care how you got it.
I
don't care what you did.
I'm with you.
Got it.
But that was instilled in us. See, nowadays the parent just is a lackadaisical person, because they'll watch their kids lay on the couch and won't say shit. They'll watch their kids not wash dishes and won't say shit.
But look at what you just said. If they watching, that means they doing the exact same thing.
mimicking.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do it just like you said, mimicking. You're gonna do exactly what you see another do. I promise you, all my kids, and I even tried to stop my kids from working. But they see the grind that we put in. They see the grind that all the
Ain't
all
no
the
silver
parents at the
spoon.
house-
Ain't never been fed no silver spoon.
But the funniest thing, they've had everything they wanted, but they want to work
That's
because
different.
they see the hustle.
That's the difference. That's the
They
difference.
see the
wanna
hustle.
work.
They see the hustle. They want to work.
Yeah.
Now, if they like it, hey man, you test the waters however you want to. If you like it, if you don't, you better figure another way out because I ain't here forever.
That's
That
true.
part.
And I think that's the problem with this society right now. Everything is, I hate the freaking word, YOLO. Everything is you only live once.
Yeah.
These guys and dolls don't think that they gonna live past 21. They want to get everything done
Right now.
right now. Don't think that they don't even see. There will not be a 401k in 20 years.
Real talk. But
Yeah.
like you said in the beginning, in the show, this is a commercial.
Oh, you talking about when I said I pay for all my baby mama's kids?
But
McDonald's.
okay, so when we do that, who's watching?
Explain.
Okay, so if I get up, get out, and get something every day, she gets up, get out, get something every day. The kids are seeing that, and you are not admitting yourself to that child. If you're not saying anything to that child before you get to leave that door, we had duties, we had chores. This needs to be done before we get back. This needs to be done when I come back in. One, you had to get up and make a bed. You know what I'm saying? Kids just get the fuck up now. You know what I'm saying? You had to vacuum. We had the vacuum. We had the bathroom. We had the laundry. We had the motherfucking. And now you still got parents today washing fucking these teenagers' clothes.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna tell you. The
That's
funniest thing.
facts.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest.
That's
thing.
facts.
Funniest thing is when you come home from work and
Because they want to be their friend.
because they want to be their friend. You come home from work, and the first thing you say to them, they don't say it to you. You say to them, "Hey, how was your day?" You about to die, and you saying, "How was your nigga?" I don't care about your day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it to the point that you don't want to be here. Wash every dish. Go wash up under the sink. Go wash. Matter of fact, go get all my
Duties.
shoes.
That's why I say duties.
Make it to the
Chores.
point. I promise you, dude. I left my house and went to college, didn't come back. I was so tired of washing dishes and doing travel. Like, goddamn, my brother 10 years older than me. How did he do it?
I'm with you.
But I know how he did it because he left the same way I left.
I'm with you.
Never come back. We making it too easy to want to be at home. And the bad part about it, the bad part about it, I have no problem with you being at home if you understand
Your placement.
your placement.
Yes, you got duties. There is a duty.
Yeah.
I can understand the child labor laws is not going to let you.
Child labor law, if you wash dishes, that's labor.
I'm speaking in terms of. I'm speaking in blue collar.
You
Outside the
back to
house.
W2s. Yeah,
Outside the house. Yeah. Now we're talking
you
W2.
talking W2s.
Man.
It's a zero.
Zero.
You know what I mean? Because they won't. We had to mow the grass. I can go down. I got a Christmas list, Jack. You know what I mean? It was bathroom, grass. Started at your room. You know what I'm saying? You better not leave that motherfucker. You better not get up and not make your bed before you go and brush your teeth.
That's a military thing, too.
It is. That's facts. That's facts. Now, that's facts.
That's
That's real. Now, if you grew up in a military household, and I gotta sometimes catch myself with that shit because that's what pisses me off a lot of times. I go visit somebody's house. You know what I'm saying?
You know, what y'all call military is actually
Format.
format.
Yeah, format.
Yeah, structure.
Yeah,
Just
if you
before.
didn't have structure,
Yeah.
where would you be right now?
Exactly. And that's real.
You know, I promise you, if I didn't. And the funniest thing, everything you had to do, I had to do none of it. But listen to what I just said, had to do. I used to beg to go outside and cut the yard. I used to beg to go outside just to water the yard. My pops be like, "Hey man, I want to do this. This is my me time." I never understood me time until I got older. Me time is a beautiful thing now.
I'm just getting into me time.
It was
Just getting there. I am just getting to me time.
Square well.
But I didn't understand that. You know, I was like, dude, my pops don't never let me do a doggone thing, man. I went out there and cut the yard one time. He got mad at me.
Cause you cut it wrong. You ain't do the lines. You ain't do the lines. You know what I'm saying? You ain't. It was a format that you had to follow.
I went and washed the car. So guess what he did? He said, okay, you want to do this? Let me show you something. You want to wash the car? You need to get every crevice. Matter of fact,
he made you not want to do it no more.
Oh, made you not want to do it. And then he made me do it all the time.
Yeah.
So you know what
Since
I did
you did
about
it that one time,
you know
he
what
took
I did
the
about
initiative.
that yard? I never asked to do it again because I knew what I had to do. But it made me want to grow up, become what I need to be, and get away from that structure.
That's what we don't have. That's what we were saying in the beginning of the show. We don't have that old school learning format, bro. The elders are gone. The elders are gone. That was the glue. That was the glue of the family. That what kept everybody networking and moving.
And I'm gonna trip you out, but it also goes back to the same thing, and it's not the same thing. The elders left when 14-year-olds started having babies, and then having 4, 5, 6 babies, and it was 7 baby daddies, and then he ain't buying you no McDonald's.
Yeah.
But yet we go back to your grandparents was 12, 13, 14 having babies.
Yeah, early.
But they had somebody there. See, you couldn't leave back then.
I'm finna say because
you couldn't leave back then.
Them 50s and 60s, you had one
you had
wife,
no choice.
one husband, 6 kids, 9 kids, 12 kids in the same fucking house. There wasn't no such thing as a baby daddy, bro.
I promise you.
There wasn't no such thing as a baby daddy.
Yeah, because Pops didn't leave because your Pops wanted to leave, but Grandpops had that shotgun by him. Oh, you gonna man up?
Oh, that's so real. That's so real.
See, we don't have that no more. We don't have same
Because CPS came involved.
Yeah.
When the Caucasian came along and said, "Hey, the kids are being mistreated." Like, nigga, who said that? Nigga, I got switch marks on my ass, on my elbow, on my pinky, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got hit with. I didn't got whooping with water hoses, nigga.
Got stabbed by a homie.
But for real though, bro, they ain't no more whooping. The kid, I got paddling all the way up into my senior year in high school, Jack.
Dude,
all the way up to my senior year in high school. I got paddling.
I still say he was lying, talking about, oh man, I ain't all hitting you with the belt buckle. Nigga, you lying. You dead and you lying. I know you were lying.
Facts.
You lying.
They're supposed to. They say it's biblically written. Yeah. You spare the rod, you spoil the child.
Funny. You want to follow the Bible on everything.
No,
I'm saying until you get to that point, then everybody, nah, you don't supposed to do that. Nah. Turn the cheek.
But that's what. There was no CPS in my day. We didn't have no child seats, nigga. Facts. I don't know what the fuck. I saw a child seat and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Hey, the back of a F-150? No, what a 1500?
For real. In the back.
Going to football practice.
Babies in the back, 3 years old in the back. Ain't no seat belts.
And then the back of the truck was down. We hanging off.
Oh, you riding in the back.
I mean, the powder puff syndrome came along. You know
everybody wins.
Chevrolet Caprice.
When the other persuasion started to orchestrate the household.
I'm gonna tell you what.
That's what it's about. When CPS came along, it was a wrap, nigga. Reaganomics and CPS, man. All the way up into high school. All the way up to high school. 12th grade year. Mr. Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we went to Kimball. Went to Kimball. Hey. It's not. There's not. There's no orchestration in the schools or society anymore.
It's all the way off top, but it's gonna bring us back. I feel that you shouldn't get a ticket for safety belts, for having your seatbelts on, not having your seatbelts on.
That's a personal opinion.
Why are you getting you in control of your own destiny?
Is it? That's it.
Do you get a ticket for shooting yourself in the head?
Man, you sure get laughed at.
I know where you're going. I know where you're about to go. I know exactly what you're saying.
So if you're in control of your own destiny, the same way I also say that if you smoking Cool Filter Kings or Newports in the car with your kids,
Windows rolled up.
Windows rolled up.
No error.
That's attempted murder.
Yeah. You deserve
That's
it.
attempted murder.
And that is what that is.
You should get 5-10 years.
Facts.
Yeah.
We got everything mixed up, man. We worried about the wrong thing.
It is.
You'll get more time whipping somebody's ass than I'm actually
Right.
shooting.
And that's what that is.
I care less if you got a helmet on.
Man.
One less person I got to worry about. But because we are birth certificate certified through the government, and that's how they getting their money.
Oh yeah, you coming into that?
We gotta leave you alive for at least till you're 35, so we can get our money off of you.
Yeah.
Because all we are is numbers. It's at the bottom of your birth certificate.
Yeah. Binary code is running.
I'm just saying.
Binary code is running.
I'm telling you,
nah, for real.
It's just certain things that as you get older, you understand. I'm talking about, I still don't get the fact. I'm talking about I used to be in church every day. And I still want to know where all them people came from. I'm like, hey, pastor, hey, dog, I know Adam and Eve and the kids, but where them other niggas across the street come from? Where these people come from? I can never figure that out. And nobody can ever tell me. How you teaching me something and can't tell me the full truth? So,
they gonna tell shit. Hey, how long you knew before Santa Claus wasn't Santa Claus, Jack?
It didn't take me. You know what? It took me.
I'm saying?
It took me 4 days.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and this bad part about it. First of all,
why Easter Bunny taking dookies with eggs, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's always been a lie, bro.
The first part about it.
It's always been a lie, bro.
About it, my mom came in the door and said, "Hey, you want this G.I. Joe, this G.I. Joe, this G.I. Joe?" I said, "For what?" She said, "For Christmas." I said, "Look at Santa Claus."
That part.
I knew right then.
I mean, but we're orchestrated that way. You know what I mean?
You set up
for a long
set up to
time.
believe that a so-called folklore that used to kill people.
Claws. Yep.
It is a pagan holiday.
Crumpmas.
It is a pagan holiday.
I hate to bust people's bubble.
It ain't no busting
Do
no
your
bubbles. That's
research.
facts.
You smack people out.
Public information is there.
And what's
PSA.
Good? What's good at it?
Yeah.
What, the first assassin?
Yeah.
He was good at it. They should have had him on, what was that, Assassin's Creed?
But that was
Santa
show we
Claus.
watching with all the serial killers. They be researching the killers, what they were thinking and different things, like trying to figure out their psychology. But I can't. Y'all see this? Y'all find it? All right, y'all put in the comments. It's like a mystery there, and you just try to figure out what these people were thinking at the time they did.
But
what they did.
that's the world we living in.
I mean, yeah, but okay, that's like saying, are you born when you're born? Are you angry at the
You
world
want
to
me
go
tell you
taking
my
the world
life
out?
story? Anytime I see a kid, they got a magnifying glass on the ant, I automatically think,
Oh,
he is a serial killer. He's going to jail. He needs to go. Matter of fact, he can't be around my kids.
But
I don't care. It's not.
We dissect things in the building. We dissect things. Do they still dissect things in school?
No, they don't.
We used to really be on some cannibalism.
Exactly. That's why I'm over here and you over there.
Yeah.
Scared of it, scared to death of
Guess
it.
what? I was outside.
But this
Kids are so programmed.
but this is the
that
funniest
they
thing.
did This right here.
Yeah.
This is the funniest thing.
Yeah. Media. Media.
Yeah, it's the
You have that
Media.
magnifying glass, and it's not
Yeah,
even with this.
I done break that media acronym down.
You got the magnifying glass. The ant is alive and it's squirming and you killing it. But it goes back to us eating crab too.
At the bottom of that, and I love it. I'm sorry.
Whatever we do, we set up to.
It is facts.
Y'all eating pigs.
She behaving. I'm gonna eat. If it's there, I'm gonna eat. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I love sausage.
As long as nobody
I love
stabbing
pork
me
chops.
No more,
Sorry.
telling you. As long as I ain't got no homeboy stabbing me no more, I'm good.
Say, man, hey, clear the air, man. Get it over with, man. Give him the story, man.
We got 2
Give
minutes.
him the story, man.
2 minutes, quick story. We over at the homeboy house.
This nigga here, man.
That man right there. Of that man stabbed his best buddy. I'm talking about of 20-something years.
Damn it, boy.
Stabbed him. Was it a butcher knife?
Man.
It
One.
wasn't
butter.
Hey,
It
one.
wasn't
one-
the butter.
Did it go through the bone?
Hold on. One, this is 2022. I'm probably about right at about flat
First of all,
199, maybe 200
I
pounds.
almost lost all scholarships.
You know what I mean?
All American out the door. Couldn't even walk. Cause
Just tell this dude
my
to stand up.
family.
Just look at this nigga's size,
my
man.
own family
I'm coming from the country. I'm coming from the country. This big motherfucker, man.
He could have hog timed me. He stabbed me. I would have been better with a shot. He could have shot me. This nigga stabbed me.
It was a prick. I'm gonna say that.
A
It was
prick?
not a stab. It was a prick.
Nigga, it was a butcher knife.
It
I
was-
almost went through the bone. I'm walking. You couldn't even pull it out because it was so stuck in there.
It was a prick, man. I accidentally pricked my brother. You know what I mean?
Missed the artery by that much.
That's how I accidentally pricked him. You know what I mean? Motherfucker
You
look like
prick or you prick? 'Cause you went like
Hulk
this.
Hogan coming at a
And you
nigga.
ain't go like this. You came across the stab, over the back stab.
But we
that
still
ain't
tight. But we still
narcissistic
tight to this
rage-
day. But we still tight to this day, man.
You see how y'all can
Yeah,
do?
I
I'm
mean-
scared of you every time I walk out the door. I'm watching you. I have to keep you.
Hell
right
on
next to
wheels, man. Hell on
Hey,
wheels.
man, y'all heard Duncanville Studios, man. Y'all can do this same thing too. You want to interview, a conversation, got thoughts? Come sit there, man. You see how they listen. Brother stabbing people, y'all still have a great conversation. You see, y'all out there shooting people, come sit there and talk it out.
Don't
You
let
know what I
them
mean?
stab
Just don't swing this way. You
Hey, I pay for all baby mama's food.
Damn it,
I'm
boy.
sorry, all
Man,
baby mamas. I
dog,
go
for
to
real.
McDonald's. I will pay for at least 30 baby. How many baby mamas I got?
well,
I'll pay for all of Mookie's baby mama's food.
Damn it, boy.
Y'all have a good
nah, man, it's been a great show. Hey, man, we might do this even more and more, man. Shout out to Lincoln Rush for allowing us to do this.
Appreciate
Big-
that, cousin.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lincoln,
man.
say,
B-
man.
Yeah, man.
Kimball's on.
Bro, we see you up there, bro.
Kimball's
Yeah,
on.
man. He watching from the clouds and sky, checking us out.
For
You know what I
real?
mean? Doing what we do. He's the eye in the sky. We checking out, man. Yes, we can print
borrow
that.
$5.
You know what I mean? If you need some embroidery, you need some printing.
camera
These are
off
people.
last
It's like,
You see what I'm saying? He cut the camera off last $5.
you need some stuff printed up. You need search. You need designs, man. You know who we need to get
Hey,
to.
one of the greatest printers out here. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
817-681-1331.
Come on.
Hey, yes, we can print.
Man, yeah, let's get it. It's right there on the back. If you need a big design like that, y'all see it when you show up.
For
You know
real.
what I mean? Get you one. You know, a lot of things. You got the funeral joint going.
sir.
You know, it's so much business out
I'm
here,
still
man.
stripping. Y'all
Yeah.
be able to see me at- Okay.
If you need private classes, we can get you with the right person. You know what I mean? Y'all keep rocking with us. Appreciate y'all tapping in with Duncanville
You need
Studios.
knives, call Mookie.
Yeah, it's another conversation for another ride. You know what I mean? It's been a great show.
OthelloStabbing.com.
That Texas, man. Yeah,
And
no.
we up.
Like that.
Man, bro. Yeah, you have to turn your headphones on so you can hear it. I'll get you. We still got a whole nother show to do tonight.
Hey, I love